Okay, this comment actually got me. It said, all hail Lord HELIOLISK. So I was like, oh, Helix. That means we're going to get like a Shell Smash, Amistar kind of battle. That could be pretty cool, but this is a bit more interesting because HELIOLISK, I haven't seen this Pokemon in quite some time. I do get quite a few submissions, but none of them have really impressed me. So let's see what this HELIOLISK can do. We got Plusle, and I guess the idea is you use Plus to give HELIOLISK a... No, wait, that only boosts other Pokemon plus or minus. So I don't even know what's going to happen. Is HELIOLISK Solar Power, which means it might get a boost off the Ninetales? Yeah, I just don't know what to expect. And Exeggutor is going to have Chlorophyll, so that could be interesting. Unless HELIOLISK goes and outspeeds with Parabolic Charge. So that's a... I have no idea what is going on right now. So Ninetales takes a little bit of damage. Exeggutor does. Parabolic Charge is a really interesting move because what it does is it has low base power, but it heals while hitting everything. And Plusle just went for that entrainment, so now it's going to have a special attack on that Lightning Rod. So I'm guessing, okay, so this is Ultra Sustain Mega Tank HELIOLISK, and since Exeggutor didn't outspeed, that means that it has Harvest instead of Chlorophyll, and that is going to be instant Sunny Day. Wow, taste the sun. That is wrecked right there, and then you bring in the Gastrodon. Oh no. What is going to happen? HELIOLISK with that Electrify, whoa, wait a sec. That's different, and then Ninetales has Calm. Okay, so that's a pretty big shutdown combo. That using HELIOLISK to Electrify Exeggutor means that you're going to keep your Gastrodon safe for the turn and get some free setup. Yep, there we go. It's going to absorb light, and then it's not going to do anything. Oh, wait, never mind. Oh my goodness. Wait, how does that happen? What? Oh, shenanigans. Wait okay. I didn't think that was a combo, but it is. You electrify the opponent, and that means it can only Lightning Rod you. That's crazy. And that's going to be HELIOLISK avoiding the Heat Wave right there. Not very effective. And then Exeggutor has the Sleep Powder, but that's Lightning Rod. Even Sleep Powder becomes an electric type move for the Lightning Rod. That's ridiculous. And that's going to stat up and then do enough damage to finish off the opponent. Unfortunately, Muddy Water not doing a lot of damage because the Sunlight is reducing the power. And pretty much just take the most threatening Pokemon and then you have it boost you forever. Wow. How busted would it be if a Pokemon with Electrify got a Lightning Rod? Combos for 7th generation. Let's see what happens. And that is going to be a switch out into Toxicroak, but it doesn't matter. It's not like Exeggutor is cursed. No, the Electrify is going to affect everything. Now, Ninetales is getting quite big right now on those Calm Minds. And the Sun means Heat Wave is going to be doing a lot of damage, but we can just transition to the Parabolic Charge. So Gastrodon is going to use that Muddy Water. Toxicroak has a Dry Skin, so it's not going to affect right there. And then Ninetales is going to heal up. Also, I noticed that there was a Dry Skin on HELIOLISK, so I'm wondering if it's like Muddy Water Surf on the Gastrodon, because that'd be really interesting. This is... Yeah, I got Volt Absorb mixed up with Lightning Rod and began like, oh, Ultimate Sustain. So it looks like the opponent is getting around the Electrify by just like switching out and then not having to attack and boost. But then you go and bring in Ninetales. Oh my goodness. So double hitting moves don't even work because Gastrodon's going to be immune and HELIOLISK is going to get powered up. And then Gastrodon throws the Earth Power. Not going to hit Toxicroak for that super effective. Just going to hit Exeggutor for a resisted hit. Sunlight's going to fade. And now Muddy Water's actually going to do something. Or Parabolic Charge at this point is going to do like insane amounts of damage. It's Life Orb boosted with like plus 3-4. Or no, HELIOLISK is going to keep going. Isn't threatened by Exeggutor at all without that Solar Beam. Ninetales is going to Calm Mind. Alright, it doesn't steal that at least. So Ninetales actually getting a little greedy right now. But all those boosts will keep it safe with that Muddy Water super effective hit. And Exeggutor is going to rest. It's got Chesto Berry or Lumberry, and it's going to, that's what the Harvest is for. That was supposed to rest and have infinite sustain under Ninetales Drought, but it got stalled out. What is happening in this battle? So there's the Muddy Water. Ninetales, little bit of damage. I mean, if Ninetales gets crit, it's over. It'll also kind of be on pace with that Parabolic Charge, so you're going to have to finish this Ninetales off, like, immediately, or else things are going to get pretty bad. HELIOLISK has the outspeed. Exeggutor is asleep, so I have no idea what it's doing with its item. And Toxicroak comes in. Why would you switch out the Ninetales after so many Calm Minds? HELIOLISK is going to Electrify. That doesn't matter. Alright, so the Electrify play is not really getting anywhere right now. Like, I wonder how much you need to make the HELIOLISK do damage. Because Parabolic Charge is low damage, and it does get split up already. So Toxicroak's Dry Skin, going to heal it up, and Exeggutor is going to avoid the Muddy Water. Toxicroak has Fake Out, going to just say, sit down to that Heliolisk, and then Exeggutor is asleep. I love this idea, though. The Lightning Rod electrifies, one of the most insane things I've ever seen. And that's going to be the Earth Power onto Toxicroak. Toxicroak, sit down immediately. There is the critical hits. I wonder if it was enough, because Toxicroak is really frail, and if Gastrodon's like hit point special attack invested, it might work. Uh-oh, that's Slowbro. It's a Mega Slowbro, so it's going to have very high defenses, might have a high special defense, but that's a super effective hit with that Parabolic Charge. And then we'll see what damage happens right now. So Heliolisk, there we go, throwing out the damage does not affect Gastrodon, so having all immune Pokemon to that Parabolic, and Slowbro gets dropped. Exeggutor is going to tank it up, though, with that not very effective hit, and Heliolisk kills everything back. Alrighty then. And then I believe Life Orb comes in after. So Life Orb after the heal, meaning that you'll always be at like 90%. Exeggutor wakes up, Sleep Powder will land onto the Heliolisk, so finally going to slow this guy down a little bit. But now, like, Gastrodon hits that Muddy Water, and then Ninetales comes in and gets absolutely crushed. And then we get to go and check out more battles, because we have like a bajillion submissions from this guy. So that's going to be really fun right there. And there we go. So Sunlight's going to turn harsh. Ninetales is going to go for something, and we still have the Asleep with the Heliolisk. So Heat Wave will hit both. Not Chlorophyll. The Sunny Day will be reset. And Exeggutor going to Solar Beam. Wow, the opponent's trying to turn it around right now, especially with the Asleep Heliolisk. Gastrodon, 4x super effective, will not be able to survive. So what is the final Pokemon? What is the ace in the hole to help out? It's Sceptile, because it's going to gain Lightning Rod from the Parabolic Charge while having speed and coverage. Filth! Oh my goodness. And that just hits like Dragon Pulse and knocks out Ninetales before it gets a chance to move anyways. So completely safe, completely free. Ninetales goes down. Exeggutor is pretty much gone as well, and then just the GG. It doesn't matter if Heliolisk wakes up or not. So, okay, I am a believer. I am a believer in this. So Sceptile, it can tank the hit. It's got the Mega. It's alright. And then there's the Dragon Pulse. So will that be enough to end the battle? I'm also just kind of putting the screen region in right here for now. So Exeggutor goes down, and those are all the battle codes. So if you want to go check out all of these battle codes, there it is right there. I am going to be adding one of these codes in the background. Let's see. Another amazing team on the opponent's side. Love the Cofagrigus Gastro King combo. Let's go. Let's just do the second one. Let's do 8 FFG whatever. So yeah, I'm going to do maybe 2 or 3 of these. We'll see how many I can really get done in a reasonable amount of time, and then we'll just go for it. So you can check those out on your own time. And this was a really interesting, in my opinion, better than my round team from the last week, but you judge. I didn't check that team, I don't think. But boom, let's play it. Oh, Seaking's got the Lightning Rod. Does Seaking get like entrainment or skill swap or something? I have no idea. What a ridiculous strategy. I love it because it's just like stuff happens and then Heliolisk just like makes the opponent super salty. There's really nothing that can happen after that. Also, Seaking has not Scald, it's the freaking water thingy. Oh, Electric Terrain. Okay. Soak. That's it. So Seaking, what's going to do is Rain Dance. So I guess he's run. Oh, this is a different composition, isn't it? Because that means Seaking is going to use the Swift Swim. That's a role play. So Mummy now becomes. Oh my God! It's Prankster Cofagrigus on the first turn. That is terrifying. And then Illumise goes for that U-turn. So it's just in there to get its ability stolen, then pop out. It's rainy. It's electric, which is probably a very unsafe thing to have. And there's an Aurorus. Yo, the opponent is going for some shenanigans. Oh. Oh, crap. That's amazing. Yo, if you're the opponent right now, you better submit some Fan Fridays. I want to see this team in action. That is one of the most amazing things I've seen. And like I said, Seaking, it does get the Soak. So it could soak something under that Swift Swim, and then be able to have Heliolisk hit super effective Parabolic Charge. And that would be a thing, but I think it just got the Lightning Rod boost, so that's something. But Heliolisk has Dry Skin, so it heals up anyways. So much healing! It gets Rain, it gets Surf, it knocks the opponent for pretty solid damage. Huh. Actually, I could see Seaking also being used as like a pool for health, because it sets up the rain, it gets your dry skin going, you have electric terrain, so you're doing boosted damage on that electric terrain, and then you could like scald a big hit Pokemon, and then if you're really low on health, Seaking could either protect, or just be used like you give up your Seaking, you sacrifice it, that way after it gets all the scalds down, you just heal up off your Seaking, and then KO the opponent as well. Now that's going to be into the Mega Heracross. Is he tightening his focus? What is this? Ooh, that's terrifying! And goodbye, Heliolisk. Oh my lord. That was I was like, oh, why is he doing that? Nope, that means you just get Focus Punch instantly. Surf will finish off the Cofagrigus though, and it does a little bit of damage to the Mega Heracross. Is that like the strongest Focus Punch in the game? Actually, I'd imagine that Kinkeldurr Iron Fist, like, Choice Band could probably do more damage or something. That's a pretty solid hit out of one of the highest attack Pokemon in the game. And there's a Helping Hand as well, just to make sure you get as much damage as possible. But now it's on to Cradily and the Seaking. Cradily has Storm Drain. Boost everything. I love weather synergy like this. Like, we got electric, we got water, we have everything making this work. And Seaking under that priority is doing way too much damage. The Pin Missile headed for Seaking though with that Helping Hand boost. That is a disgusting amount of damage. And it's got Skulling. That is a disgusting amount of damage. This is one of the coolest battles of all time. Like, if this was the world's final, I think, like, this would have been the most, like, Pokemon would have immediately become, like, cemented as an esport. And we got Stockpile. Stats for days. What is Plusle going to do? Is the battle, like, what happens? Plusle's going to discharge. It's got the damage. It's going to hit Cradily for a little bit. It's going to do damage to Illumise. Oh, Cradily, though. Roat Berry. That's an interesting item to have. And that is going to be the KO. Ancient Power on the Cradily. Cradyli's going to land. That's enough damage for it. And is that it? Is that the game? I'm dizzy. I'm a little lightheaded after everything. Wow. Go check out those other battles, guys. I have to do another, actually. Yeah. The love the Cofagrigus. Yeah. Let's do one of the first. Let's do the last one. One of the first Heliolisking combos. Is it Heliolisk? Oh, Helioking. I was like, Heliolisking? Is that like? Are you trying to verbify Heliolisk right there? Yeah. Nah, don't worry, guys. I'm not having a stroke. I still have some lucidity and some words, but I might be close there. So if you don't see more Fan Fridays for the rest of the day, if I don't upload tomorrow, bad things happen because this absolutely just shattered me. But we'll see. Oh my! What do we even? We have like one of the most creative teams ever going up against another one of the most creative teams ever. I'm just like, I'm in love right now. This is a great way to end Fan Fridays. If you will be on Fan Fridays, please submit something. And if you were that last opponent, for the love of God, if you know that guy, submit, please. I want to see, or if you're, wow, okay, just straight up parabolic, faint shenanigans. Heliolisk losing damage off that life orb. Seaking getting the Surf on into the dry skin. Like, the healing, boosting, it all works. I just love this kind of synergy. And then Sylveon taking a lot of damage because Sylveon's going to be getting it. Now, I don't know why the opponent just used Bite right there. Critical hit. That's the thing. The opponent does have a Ferrothorn. So it might be in-game team, but after what we've already seen, I guess we're just kind of like showing off how the team works out. Because Seaking gaining so much damage off the Lightning Rod. But yeah, go and adapt what you just saw in that last battle. And submit to Fan Fridays. That was one of the sickest things I've ever seen. Seaking has Rain Dance now. So yeah, just you make that Surf get even more damage on top of the boosting, on top of more damage, on top of the boosting. I thought one of the cool things about being able to use Heliolisk is that it also gets Flamethrower. So that could have been something for the Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn, though, gets that Leech Seed in. On to Seaking. I guess it doesn't really matter either way, but Heliolisk would have a lot of sustain through that, and it is going to get more health off of the Seaking with that Ferrothorn. Whoo! I am a little loose in my mind right now. I'm just like, all right, what's all gonna happen? Seaking's now at +2, so that's a lot of no, it's at +3, right? and then rain, so it's effectively like +7. And it's doing a little bit of damage right there. So Seaking with the Icy Wind, that's got to finish off Sylveon. Oh no, never mind. That didn't do anything. So go drop speed, not really doing too much to the Ferrothorn. I guess, yeah, you need the rain, you need the stab. Icy Wind is just way too low base power, especially against something like Sylveon. I haven't seen Draining Kiss Sylveon in a long time, so getting a little bit of sustain on right now. So this team is all about like amping up, but it has the tools for that sustain to make it there, because Seaking doesn't have a lot of power, Heliolisk doesn't have a lot of power initially, and it needs to really like get to that point. Like Ferrothorn's gonna be a difficult little Pokemon. Like it's got Ingrain plus the Leech Seed right there. That is going to be a hard Pokemon to budge. And if it has leftovers, that means it's going to be healing a quarter of its health every turn. If it protects, that means it's healing half its health. That's kind of sick. And then we go into the Swampert. So Swampert not going to be able to be affected by that Parabolic Charge. Seaking is going to keep gaining on that Lightning Rod, though, which means that Surf is going to be a very strong neutral hit on that Swampert. And then the Sustain goes into Heliolisk. It loses because of Life Orb. Seaking, though, single target. Go for that Scald. On to Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn not really taking too much, but does get burned. So that at least cancels out the leftovers. And since Swampert got switched in, you know, you just ignore it for now. Ferrothorn with that payback, though. Ooh. Damage onto Heliolisk. Not going to be a lot. Heliolisk with that Dry Skin. Going to heal up a little bit of health. Then we see the Surf. And then we see the Parabolic Charge. And Heliolisk is going to be just fine. Does Ferrothorn actually have the leftovers? Yeah, boy, that's going to be the Leech Seed Sappage right there. And there's Burn. So, no, what does Ferrothorn have then? Like, I guess the Ingrain is meant to make up for the leftovers. And it's a Mega Swampert. So, Mega Swampert is going to love this rain if it doesn't die this turn. So, Heliolisk, another Parabolic Charge, is going to do little bits of damage to the Ferrothorn and mostly just pumping up the Seaking right here. So, Ferrothorn chipped a little. But now Seaking is at, like, +4 with rain. It's doing a lot. It's making the opponent hurt. So, Heliolisk, Dry Skin, going to heal. Back up to full on Heliolisk. Like, the sustain works. If Heliolisk was any tankier, or if it got, like, a third stage and you could Eviolite, that'd be really terrifying. So, Swampert, though, only takes half. And Swampert's going to get that Rock Throw in. Rock Throw doesn't really hit the Heliolisk too hard. Heliolisk is going to Dry Skin, so yeah, getting that health back. So the opponent does not have a crazy competitive team. Like, if he used the Earthquake, that could have gotten pretty bad. And the Ferrothorn, though, is also just, like, really difficult to get over. We don't really have the tools on this team to make it happen. But Seaking should be pretty solid for the next turn. Like, Swampert's going to Endeavor. Bring Heliolisk down to half. I know you guys will probably complain about this. Like, this battle's kind of taking me out of it. I just want to see, like, the successes of how this works. And then Parabolic Charge. So Ferrothorn's losing health ever so slightly. Swampert should get ruined by this Surf right here. And then everything will end. So, this battle made me tired. This battle made me tired. And I guess we're going to wrap it up right here. Ferrothorn will go down. Swampert will go down. So that means we are down to the last of the opponent's Pokemon. I believe it was like just the Sylveon at this point. And then we are going to see what happens. Or did Sylveon get fainted? I thought he switched into the Swampert. So the Shell Bell healing on Seaking is really interesting, because if you get like that much damage, it's like having a minor Parabolic Charge. I wonder, like, Big Roots on Heliolisk, would that actually heal more than the damage buff you're getting from the Life Orb? Maybe. Sylveon, though, going to take some damage from that Parabolic Charge, and Seaking will get the easy finish with the big damage off the Surf. And I think that's going to be everything, and then Heliolisk going to end on full hit points. So, not bad right there. And if you guys want to be on Fan Fries, like I said, comment a battle code down below. If you guys enjoyed your day, hope you guys enjoy your week. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys in the next Fan Fries. But I think that this was some really great stuff for the week. Thank you very much for watching.